After quite a bit of teasing, the Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray is finally here. And this is quite an evolution for one of America's greatest sports cars. We've already gone mid-engine, but now we're adding electrification and all-wheel drive. Say hello to the 2024 Corvette Hybrid. I was speculating a bit last time we brought up the E-Ray. Many folks are speculating as to what will power the thing, and the consensus seems to be some manner of V8 engine paired with electric motors. And the fun thing is always in the comments when people disagree with some of my thoughts or ideas on what's to come. Disagreeing is what leads to discussion, and that's a good thing. But I knew this one was going to have a V8 back there. Come on now. Chevy knows it's pushing boundaries with an all-wheel drive hybrid Vette. They can't also ditch the V8 too, at least not yet. So what does power this thing? The E-Ray has a 6.2 liter V8 mounted in the middle. That engine produces 495 horsepower. Up front, there's an electric motor that delivers 160 horsepower. When these two go Captain Planet and combine their powers, the result is 655 horsepower. That electric motor can deliver 125 pound-feet of torque, while the V8 is good for 470 pound-feet. Per Chevy, the electric bits add around 300 pounds to the curb weight, and it consists of the aforementioned motor and a 1.9 kilowatt-hour battery pack. Despite the additional heft, this E-Ray is quick. Chevy quotes a 0 to 60 mile per hour time of just 2.5 seconds. The quarter mile happens in just 10.5 seconds. That means that the E-Ray is the quickest production Corvette ever. It even beats the new Z06 by 1/10 of a second. Even though it's a hybrid, it's still quite a sporting machine. The electric motor helps the car rip forth from a stop, and the all-wheel drive system should allow for some amazing handling characteristics. Still, you can also run this thing completely silently in stealth mode. Chevrolet says you're only going to see around 5 miles of pure electric range, plus you can only go up to 45 miles per hour in stealth mode. That's fine because this is still a Corvette, and more often than not, you're probably going to want to listen to that V8 sing. It's just nice to know that you can quiet things down when you need to do so. As for looks, Chevy fits the E-Ray with the wider body found on the Z06. Additionally, you get the massive carbon ceramic brakes as standard kit. Instead of super sticky tires, the E-Ray wears Michelin Pilot all seasons, and they're big, as the fronts are 275s on 20-inch wheels, and you have huge 345s on 21-inch wheels out backs. That's just an insanely wide tire. Chevrolet will offer the Corvette E-Ray in both coupe and convertible body styles. The base price of an E-Ray 1LZ Coupe is $104,295. The convertible starts at $111,295, and both of those prices don't include destination and handling, so tack on around $1,500 to $2,000. So the E-Ray is a heck of a lot more than a base Stingray, but carries on nicely from the top of the Stingray line, while also staying below the Z06 starting price point. And the E-Ray isn't positioning itself to be a monster like the Z06. Speaking of, have you seen the asking prices for the new Z06? Those numbers are wild. Right below this one, though, was a pretty good deal on a Grand Sport. I still love those C7 Grand Sports. It's such a fun version of the car. Go take a look over on autotrader.com to see for yourself. Back to the E-Ray, though, and how it's not a Z06. This is a high-level Grand Tourer type Corvette, and it's also a proper all-weather one as well. Even then, the specs are impressive. The performance should be quite entertaining, and this E-Ray opens the door for even more insane models to come.